All right. So let's talk about the creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Everybody's heard that. I mean, just about everybody's heard that. So if you go read the first chapter of the Bible, it's going to explain to you in Genesis, the first chapter, where God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. Not 7 days, in 6 days. That's man, the animals, the earth, the water, the land, everything. In 6 days, the heavens and the earth. All right, 6 24-hour days. So don't let nobody try to, that's another Bible study we'll get into, but explaining to why it's 24-hour days and not all this other, whatever they come up with. There's a reason I say 24 hours. It's got biblical reasons backing it up. And the creation, in the seventh day comes along, and God decides to rest. And he calls it a day of rest, but I believe God don't need rest. It's God. So I really believe that he done this so that we would know that we need to rest. Right? I think that's one of the things that we need to do. We need to rest, and that one day a week, the Sabbath, take that day off, rest, recharge, and just worship him, and I think that's biblical. And if you go, you'll see later on when he gets to the 10 Commandments, where he talks about remembering the Sabbath. This is where the Sabbath come from. The Sabbath don't come from the 10 Commandments. The Sabbath comes from the beginning, whenever he makes the earth and he rests on Sunday. But to get into it, in chapter 2, God talks about the rest, and then he also covers the abundance of food in the Garden of Eden. They got the Garden of Eden. At this time, when he created man didn't have to, he had to go farm. He didn't have to go kill nothing, because there was no death. Everything on the earth was vegetarians. And the earth provided enough food for everybody. So I guess we can get to Adam. Adam names all the animals. Adam's named by God. He's the first man. Adam is, and Adam names all the animals. And then God sees that Adam doesn't have a partner, so God puts him to rest for a day into a sleep, and he takes a rib from him and creates woman. So now you got man and woman. If you read it in the beginning, it kind of sums everything up, and then he starts breaking it down how he done it. So you'll read like a summary, and then you'll actually read, how he done it. So don't let that confuse you. But at the end of chapter 2, you'll see where, and I'm actually going to read this because I think this is important. But at the end of chapter 2, in the last 2, it says, "Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife." So this is the first marriage. Adam and Eve get married, and they shall be as one flesh. So from the beginning, God intended man and woman to be married and to be as one, not to be yours, mine, all that, whatever. But that's what I get from it. So, "And they shall both be naked, and the man and wife were not ashamed." So if they become as one person, then they got nothing to hide from each other. That's pretty much what I take from that. So I'm not going to draw this out. I think that's pretty much cut and dry. And then I think Genesis is pretty easy to understand. But there's a lot of, it really gets deep. But this is the milk of the word. So we're just going to discuss the tops of the mountains like we talked about. So I hope you enjoyed this. Whenever I'm going to continue, we'll take it chapter by chapter all the way through Genesis, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.